everyone. Welcome to Crossroads Podcast. Today, I have with me Daniel. I am Theodora, by the way. And
You've already said my name now. Let's say anything
oh
again.
no, please hold on. So we'll be talking about the number one trending movie on YouTube, Omoni Oboli's movie, Love in Every Word. Mm,
Kasala in every word.
please don't start.
I'll
Okay,
stand by it.
hold on. We're not done, guys. So this movie has been trending for 2 weeks now with 17 million views, as I can see it right from here. 17 million views. And the one thing everybody keeps saying in the movies, especially my ladies, is Odogwu Parara. I want an Odogwu too. Oh.
Everybody wants to be an Odogu. I want to be an Odogu.
Okay. So the movie has been causing a lot of kasala. Some men don't agree with it. So why some agree with it? My gender agree with it. I do. I don't know about you. So, Mr. Daniel or Daniel, anyone, sir,
So don't go.
please let's hear your views. What do you think about this movie?
Actually, the only problem I have with this movie is that some people in Nigeria here we begin to use that movie as a yardstick
Mhm.
to determine what happens in their relationship. And that's a problem actually. I'm not going to lie. That's a problem actually because you see some people be like, I saw a tweet on this, be like, you get the kind of person where you go date, just
Mhm.
marry and they go.
Yeah.
No leave am for us. Because I would not want a situation where be say if I enter relationship, you can't use another person problem. Can't determine waiting.
Problem?
Actually not problem.
Is it a problem
Actually not problem.
or experience?
Problem. I will call it a problem because that guy do. The guy overdo. Okay, so some people will be like, there's some people will be like, be as a man, do you think you should be fully responsible
Mhm.
for your lady's
Welfare?
welfare and all those stuff? For me, I would say no.
No.
That's because as a man, you go on just gift your babe. Just be like, hey babe, what's up? Just take this one. Or if your girl ask you for that movie, she don't really ask, Sha. She not to ask. But as a man, you go just want run am, just do small TF, send them. If I get, I would just want show my babe love randomly. But
Mhm.
no be say you going to put am for my head.
Why? I mean, she's a girlfriend.
No put am for my head.
Why not?
Because you no go put am for my head. No be me born you. It no be me
so,
born you.
so you're saying she should go and meet her daddy?
See, everything depends on mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Everything boils down on mindset. As a lady who has something to do, first of all, we know that lady there, Achalugo, she's working.
Yeah, she is.
Auntie gave her ex 5k dollars
Yeah,
for forex.
forex trade.
Gave him another 3k dollars for one other stuff.
Yeah.
Took a loan for his Uber business. So you gonna say this lady no be jobless lady.
Mm-hmm.
You get, but as a man, I go give you just to show you love. But no come dey put am for my head like say na my responsibility. You just be like say as woman now, I no go come put am for your I no go just come put am for your head say you go dey wash my clothes. Or any day where you no come
I'm
cook
not
for
washing your clothes,
guys, see the problem.
please. I'm not going to wash
See
your
the
clothes.
problem
I
now.
won't do that.
But you not expect me to fully take your bills as my responsibility.
Uh, well,
We are
okay.
vibing.
Hold on. Let me come from somewhere. Let me try to
Okay.
make a point. Judging from where you're coming from, and since we're talking about the movie here, so Achalugo in the movie, she was actually working, and I don't think a man should be fully responsible for a woman's welfare, daily or otherwise. I mean, you should have something doing. There's room for support. There's always room for support. And my problem there is, like you mentioned, she didn't ask. I think I have a problem, two problems there. One, she didn't ask. Like, why didn't she ask?
From the movie, we're told now from towards the end, she was traumatized. She
Yeah,
was
trauma.
traumatized. A lot of things happened in that movie, and the reason was just there. Achalugo ghosted this guy twice, and the reason was because okay, first was when she told him that she doesn't like his accent, And it was clearly because of the father. It was clearly because of the father.
Mhm.
And she's even said it herself that she doesn't like to ask men for money. She
Ah,
likes guys when we say they depend on her. She wants to be the person
she wants to be the
doing.
provider.
Uh-huh. She
Not me
wants to be
though.
the
Not me,
provider.
please.
She wants
Not
to be the
me.
provider. But the problem in Nigeria today now, most ladies wants the guy to be the person who is doing everything.
That's why you're a man.
So
I
now what you
mean,
make I go to treat you like my pikin?
not like Pekin, but like someone that you care for. Odogo clearly cares for Achalugo.
I will do it for you now.
I
But
mean,
nobody put am for my head like saying if I no do am for you, problem
n-
don dey.
it's not really a criteria, but however,
We are still talking the same thing.
well, no, hold on. We're saying the same thing, but I think you're coming too strong. You're trying to make it look like someone is forcing you.
If you force it on me, I will not do it.
Then don't do it. And you will lose your Achalugo.
I will not even get an Achalugo that will behave like that.
Oh shit, this guy. Okay, let me say my point, right?
Okay,
Ladies, first of all, it's okay to ask a man for money.
it's okay.
It's okay to ask your man for money.
It's
And
okay.
I think we live in a society where we are being so traumatized. I think everybody in Nigeria needs to heal. Everybody needs to go for therapy. So when you're coming into a relationship, you should come from a place of I'm healed, right? So she had a trauma she was dealing with, and she doesn't, according to her, I don't like to ask men for money. Not me though. I will ask you for money if need be. But then it doesn't mean that a man should be solely responsible for me. I work, I earn my money. So I feel there's room for support.
About this asking men for money, you see, sometimes it's not even about support.
It's about what?
Um, there are some things you can do for yourself, but you just want your man to do it.
Ah, yeah, just
Sometimes
to prove the
it's
point that he's got you. Of course, that's the point I'm coming from. Now, I think um the part you sent a wrong message in the movie because she clearly had a business that she was supposed to be running on the side, and the business was dying. You have a man who can support you, who is wealthy enough to support you, and then you go, I don't want to ask him for money, girl. Why are you not asking this man for money? This man has, although I'm not sure he has already opened up to how many buildings he has in Lagos. According to him, quote unquote, he said 54. He clearly has 54 buildings in Lagos.
when he said that, when he mentioned those properties, he was referring to the part where Achalugo was trying to complain about attention and quality time, and Odogwu was like, "I have 54 properties in Lagos. I can fly in whenever to come and spend time with you." But the thing about this asking and not asking is just about the mindset.
The mindset,
See,
yeah.
there are ladies in this Nigeria. They believe that if my man cannot give me, see, forget play. There are ladies when we say, if you cannot give me 100K a week, it's not going to work.
Of course, there are ladies
Well,
like that.
we are forgetting the fact that that's just a movie. These people are told what to say,
Mhm.
irrespective of the fact that there are men like that who actually
So, are
exist.
you saying that the movie was acted based on the mentality we have in
That movie
Nigeria,
was acted to suck on our mindset.
our mindset?
Yes.
Hmm.
I will say it anytime, any day. The reason why that movie got the hype it got was because it was feeding on the mindset of Nigerians. I will say it anytime, any day. See, love. Everybody likes with love.
Yeah.
Women likes men that spend money.
I mean, why not?
So the writer just gave it's just the writer just gave everybody what they want to see.
Okay, so let me come in. Not like women like or love men who spend money. Personally, don't generalize. I like an Odogwu. No offense, but it depends. You can be a man with money, but you would be you can be a man with money and you're not a man of character. So you can be an Odogu, but there are other things that are lacking in you. The Odogu Parana we saw, the movie says love in every word. Apart from the fact that he went to buy a complex to collect
That
her
one I
number.
overdo.
Yeah, overdue. Seriously, I agree with you there. That part
That
got
part
me
was
up.
just off. The
So
organic part was just off. No, that
like
organic part was just off.
I was cringing. Like, would I like this if
Okay,
somebody did it for me?
just imagine now in your office now, you're working and then you just start hearing organic people. And then one guy comes and be like, okay, I've gotten this building because I want to get your number. I
bro,
want
bro,
I don't want to
that's
imagine myself doing
I'm
that.
like shit.
Even with my amount of money, I don't want to
Mm.
imagine myself doing that.
And I come downstairs and I see all this people I'm like,
I don't want to imagine
I'm
myself
not
doing
giving
that.
you my number. I feel like you're trying to buy me. It was too forward. But I think that if you call yourself an Odogwu, there has to be some charisma that comes with it. There are other ways you could have gotten the number. Except I'm coming from the point of the movie. The movie said, quote and unquote, he said, had to buy this building just to come and collect your number. You could have just walked into her office.
You know, let's not.
The
Okay,
drama was too much.
okay. From the first time they met each other, I want to analyze something. From the first time they met each other, I will not say drunk, but Achalugo was tipsy. You get, because she was drinking. You get the point now. She
Um,
was drinking, and then they had some real conversations
yeah,
that day. From the spot, they went to his hotel, and they did not do.
yeah.
Now, remember that Achalugo had already done some findings about the guy. If the guy wanted the number, see, if the guy wanted the number, the guy would have just asked the mom because the mom was willing to
Yeah,
give
so
the
why all
number.
those
See,
drama?
it
Eh,
was
doing
Odogwu
they
that made
cry.
yes, it was Odogwu that made the mom to go and tell her that come out in 10 minutes.
Hmm.
It was Odogwu that if the number was not the problem,
So why
I
do you
feel
have to
like
have that
I feel like
drama?
it was just doings,
Doings, performance.
doings.
That should be
Odogwu bro guy
performance.
name now.
Ah,
Odogwu is not a guy name now.
now I'm
But the doings
thinking,
was just too much. No, I'm going to say that the doings
which side are
was
you on? Do
much.
you want the doings? You don't want the doings? What part are you on? But I don't think, personally,
The doings was much now.
don't buy a complex just to take my number. Please approach me.
The doings was much. I'm going to
Are
say
you
the other way.
jealous?
I'm not
Is it because of just a complex thing? I mean,
I'm not jealous.
okay, Odogo has character. Oh.
Odogo has character
Odogo
now.
has
See, Odogo has
character.
self-respect. Hi,
Oh
Odogo has
my
self-respect.
god! See, apart from the whole
Hi.
complex thing
Odogo
and
has
love in
self-respect.
every word, Odogo was kind. I know First Corinthians chapter 13, the Bible listed what love should be about.
You know the
Love
part
is
where
kind and patient.
Odogo said, because I'm mad. Man, mad at it does not mean I should be unkind.
That's kindness.
You know, the only thing Odogu would have done, I will not put it as a yardstick, but I'm mad at you does not mean I should be unkind. Then
Unkind to
goes ahead
you.
to open the door for
I
her.
mean, that's a gentleman. That's a real Odogu. You don't have money. You don't have character. That's a smelling Odogu. Odogu comes with money and
Odogu.
character. You should be an honorable man. I mean,
And for the fact that he left, like after Odogu is a man who likes to wear native. You know when they went for their first date, Achalugo kind of complained about his
out
attire,
attire.
but he still stood by
I
it.
mean, you can
And
be
then
yourself. You
secondly,
can be
and then
yourself.
secondly, Achalugo complained about his accent, even if it pissed Odogu off, but he walked away. You will not make me that one not waiting then they change. You know,
Yes,
there's some things
I
you
liked him for that. I like him
there are
for
some
that.
things you'll be like, okay, let me change. See,
You don't have to change. Okay, hold on. Sorry to cut you short,
Mm,
but you see that part where he said when she complained about that accent, I'm like, forget that it's a movie. But I don't think I would want to be in a position where somebody would tell me change yourself for me because you don't like me. That's a problem. I mean, Odogo handled it well. I'm not sure I would handle it better than he did. You don't tell me to change my accent. You don't like the way I talk. That's not enough. You can't date me because of my accent.
in as much as I understand where the lady is coming from, fact is fact. Two different people from two different backgrounds coming together. So obviously there will be some slight
Let
small
me blame it on
feeling.
trauma. Let me blame all those her shenanigans on
Abi on
trauma. That's
trauma.
why I tell everybody needs to
See,
heal
but
no, in this country.
apart from the whole money and the love stuff,
Mm.
that movie has some silent lessons
Lessons, exactly.
inside.
That's why it says
You see
love
that
in every
self-respect.
word.
You see
Self-respect.
that self-respect.
It's
Like
not always
Odogwu
about
walked away
sex.
without stress. First time, I don't like your accent. And Uncle did not even talk too much.
Because a man that knows himself.
He not even talk too much.
You know
He just look at
yourself.
me.
You don't have
Secondly,
to
when they were like, I cannot marry you because of this. Uncle waka.
self-respect, dignity, honor, be honorable. So it
Uncle
doesn't
waka
mean
comot.
an Odogo doesn't, in my own definition, Odogwu does not just mean a man with money. In my own way, I think Odogwu means a man with money, an honorable character, and that just has the fruit of the spirit flowing in him. He's kind, he's patient with you, he understands you, and a man that knows himself. So, and there's nothing wrong with the man gifting his woman. Nothing absolutely wrong
But
with
Oga do
it.
am. Oga overdo am.
Okay, that's enough. We've heard
Him
you. So
overdo
you've
am.
mentioned
Let
it
ask anybody. Him
like
overdo
26
am.
times. I don't think so, but there we go. It happens. I love an Odogwu. Me, I want an Odogwu. But if I'm going to call you an Odogwu, if you're going to be an Odogwu in my life, you have to come correct. Not just with the money, but character.
Odogo came correct though. Odogo
Although,
has
of course, he
aura.
did.
Aye,
He
you know the aura
did.
where you be like, I'm going to marry you.
I know, right? So calm. And so, He was so sure, like, you know what you want. And that's one thing I think we should all do.
See, the only reason why it worked is, see, there's a difference when, as a man, now I see a lady and then I'm trying to woo the lady, and then there's another situation where I like you, you like me, let's work, let's make this stuff work. You get? Odogo liked the man, oh. I mean, Odogo liked Achalugo. Achalugo liked Odogo. The only problem was just the whole trauma. Remove that trauma, that movie would not go that long.
Yeah, it wouldn't because it was just too much
There
drama.
was remove the
Heal,
trauma.
guys, heal.
They remove the trauma.
Go for
The movie did
therapy.
not need to go that far because from the very first day, like in fact, the reason why Achalugo didn't want to entertain any Igbo guys was because of the dad. That was the reason. The reason why Achalugo was not receiving gifts from Odogu was because of the trauma. The reason why Achalugo did not like the accent was because of trauma. So remove that trauma, that movie would not go that far.
Okay. So, in the case of trauma, guys, so everybody should try and heal so you can enter into a healthy relationship. And nobody is solely responsible for you in a relationship. My ladies,
Nobody.
please,
Nobody.
nobody is obligated to pay your bills. If you're the kind of lady that wants 100K weekly allowance,
Sha, if you
I think it's too
find
much.
a man that can give you 100K weekly, it's not bad.
It's
They'll
not
go for it
bad.
though.
It's not bad, but make sure the
But
character is there too. It's not just money. Money is you're not going to except you want to cry in a Bentley and clean your tears with cash, but that's okay. But I think
even this thing that I just
character,
said, even this thing that I just said now,
character.
sef, you get waiting the trend for Nigeria
Oh, please
now.
calm down. Let's not go
Let's
there.
let's let, let's not go there,
Let's not go there. Let's not go
abi.
there, please. So you can except you want to cry in a Bentley, but I'm telling you, if you need an Odogu, please make sure he comes with character. And that's my take on it. Stop.
But for me, if you want an Achalugo, just find an Achalugo who is sweet. See, for men, we don't really need stress. So just be sweet.
I'm sweet.
Just be sweet.
I'm
Just
I'm very
know how to
sweet.
cook.
Ah,
Esophagus.
he mentioned cooking, so